This is kind of an unusual video for me to record, but I guess today I'm going to be playing a game called Rec Room, which I have a long history with, because this game released back in 2016, and I started playing it back in 2018, on and off up until about the start of 2023, and it's a well, like it's hard to explain what it is. It's a social game, and you can make your own games in it. You can, well, you've probably heard of Rec Room. It wasn't very big many years ago, but it started becoming quite big about a year ago. I think there was Speed even played it at one point, and I don't know. It's where I met my best friend on it as well. So the reason I'm making a video on this is because this game actually shuts down in less than a week as of recording this today. So as of June 1st, which is probably when I'll post this, so if you're seeing this, the game has fully shut down now, or at least they said it has, and I don't know, you can have a look yourself, but I'll put a thing on screen, proof it says it's going to shut down. So this is more like a documentation sort of what I did in the time that I did play this game. So I guess we'll just start. Okay, so I'm currently in, well, the rec center, which is where everyone would sort of just like meet each other, I guess. And it's actually where I met Jimmy, who's right there, who's my best friend, who I've known since I was 13. So about 7 years, give or take. And we've met up in real life since. Where has he gone? He's gone through there. This is roughly the spot where we met. So, very famous spot, very big spot for us. And we always talk about how, you know, the 1% chance that we could have just not been in the same room, and we never would have met. But yeah, it's crazy. So I'm not a fan of this game because it became very like a lot like a cash grab after a few years. But when I was a kid, I was playing this when I was 13, and I used to love it. I used to get on and just play some random shitty game someone made in like 2 hours and just have some fun, and it was good. It was simple. So I guess where else to start other than, well, here. And before we get into having a look at some of the stuff that I had done, again, this is more of like a personal documentation sort of thing of what I've done in the few years that I did spend in this game. So I've got a bit of a cringe profile on here, I know. It's called Lonely the Creator. I had, well, a long time ago, I added everyone who sent me a friend request. I just added them. So I've got over 2,800 friends, and I used to have like 27,000 subscribers or something, but I think they've all just fucked off. I don't know what happened, but 22,000, I'm still grateful if you're watching this. But yeah, I used to have a YouTube channel. There's some fucking random guy here. I used to have a YouTube channel as well where I would do like gadget and gizmo tutorials. I'll put a little picture of the videos and shit on the screen. But yeah, because I was very passionate. I haven't updated my fucking age on it, so I'm 19. But yeah, because I was very passionate about doing like that. It was sort of like the coding of if you were making your own games in this, because obviously people, if you go like this game, this was made by someone, you know, or this game, so people could make their own games, and to make like things move and turn, you'd have to use gadgets and gizmos and stuff like that, and it was cool. So I like to teach other people how to make that stuff. But this wasn't my only account, believe it or not. Well, I guess it's kind of believable. I used to have loads of other accounts, but this is my main one. And there was an account. My first account is this one, which is only level 30, This is on older version. This is when I had my PSVR. It was my account that I had when I was like 13, I think, or something. Because I started on this account when I was about 14 or 15 or so, or something like that. But yeah. Oh, subscribe to PewDiePie, because this was back when bloody PewDiePie and that one Indian YouTube channel had like beef, and you had to subscribe to either side of it or something. But yeah, it was only max level 30 back then, and I put one hand gang because my one of my controllers was broke and I couldn't afford to get a new one because I was only a little baby. But yeah, that account got permanently banned, and I got IP banned, so I couldn't make any more accounts. So I shouldn't even have played the game at all. But I never told anyone that, because otherwise it would have got this account deleted. But yeah, the way I did end up playing again was I bought a new headset because I wanted to get a new one anyway. And then I just didn't link it with the other account, and then I made this account instead. So here we are. So I'm gonna go find Jimmy now. He's right over there, and we will start perusing all the games and the rooms that I'd built, and just maybe have a look at some other stuff that's in the game, or I don't know, just have a look around before this game gets obliterated. Fucking meteor strike. What? Jimmy!
Am I
you're very pretty. You're very pretty.
Am I like you? Hold on.
No, am I you?
No, retard.
Is he? Are you? No, he's beautiful. Look at him.
Do you know what I'm saying? Are you dyslexic?
You sound like a
He's saying,
bastard,
is he
dude.
you? Like
Ew,
EW?
ew.
Like
You're the
disgusting.
invincible laugher, dude. He was wearing Thrag's outfit, but wearing Omni-Man
Ew,
suit,
stand
and then
for
just said...
elegant.
Because they didn't
Oh,
have
okay,
Thrag's
fine.
suit. They didn't have Thrag's
Son.
thing.
Shut the fuck up, retard.
Hey, Jimmy. Calm down there, partner. You're up here. I need you down here.
Yeah, listen
You're
to him,
getting
Jimmy.
kicked for sexual
listen-
harassment.
Getting vote kicked for sexual harassment is insane.
Yep. Everyone press yes.
All I said was...
Bye.
He just got Thanos
Fucking
now.
idiot. I'd be fucking fuming. I'd
Okay.
be fucking screaming.
So Jimmy, I finished my silly little intro.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm recording at the moment, but as I said, we're gonna take a look about all the stuff that I had done in Rec Room at the time I was here. Obviously, you can share your side of the story because you were with me for most of it, and even when I was making those silly little games, and you'd just sit there and we'd just talk for like hours.
Fucking hell.
This is a very famous spot to us, isn't it, Jimmy? About here.
Yeah, we met.
This is
We
where we
met
met.
when I had the name. We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about the name.
We don't talk about the name, but there was a name.
There was a name. Jimmy's OG name. Where Jimmy comes from. It's funny because I still call you Jimmy after all this time.
Yeah,
And it all came back
then
from
people
that
ask
name.
me. People could ask me, why does he call you Jimmy? No reason.
You don't need to know
Jimmy's a
that.
cool name.
It's
Jimmy's a cool name,
yeah.
right,
I'm a
guys?
hearing aid.
Well, I have to tell people. That is the reason, so yeah.
Right. I will go to. We're still in a party, aren't we?
Yeah, we should be, yeah.
Right. I will go to the first room that I would like to show off. Right. This game is
Fun popcorn.
Space Climbing Parkour. Yeah, this was the first game that I sort of put a little bit of effort into when I was a little kid. Obviously, now I'm older, I know it looks like absolute shit, but you know, this did fucking numbers back in the day.
Rec Room standards, though, like this was made 4 years ago.
It is the
Something like that.
description, an epic climbing map with lots of different courses to enjoy from. This took 8 hours to build. I hope you enjoy.
What are the comments? No comments.
It's cool seeing all the little pictures though. There's someone with a picture of, at the top of the infinite wall thing and stuff.
163k visits. Fucking insane.
That was banging that. That's
I wish you
crazy.
could see the day of when these like were took or something. Why
Did it
is
say
one
when
guy
this room
just
was
took like
published?
8 pictures of himself wearing like an alien outfit?
I wish it
Yeah, I
would
think so.
show that. Settings, maybe? No, I don't know.
No. No, I have no idea.
Anyway, another reason I wanted to start here is because of something, oh god, something actually quite comedic. And that is the holotar of my voice
Oh,
from
you're
when
a
I was
child.
about 13 years old.
Little boy. Little boy.
So, this is me, by the way. You're going to hear my voice.
Hey there, this is just a friendly reminder to tell you that I am a solo creator and
No
everything
boy.
in this room was invented by me with no inventions or co-owners or anything like that. So by hitting these buttons, it really helps support me, so please do that. Thank you.
I was so awkward. I was so
Yeah.
my little baby voice. What's this? This one.
Hey guys, it's me, Lonely, and in this new update, 3.0, I'm bringing you the new space environment, as you can see. If you want a trophy and a cookie and some really cool climbing adventures, go check out my Minecraft game right over there. I also have a PvP up. You should go check that out.
That's when you change the
I
door.
stuttered.
That's the
That's
change.
crazy though. This is actual like a time capsule. This is like buried in the ground. My voice
Actually,
from 7 years ago. Those are my little actions as well. Oh yeah, these are all when I put little costumes on for each little
This
thing.
guy's probably
So you
like
want to earn the
a
title of Dungeon
renowned
Master?
paedophile
Well,
in the
the
US
task is
right now.
simple. Complete the
Probably.
obstacle course behind me by avoiding the swords on the platform. If you make it all the way there and back, and you stay alive,
That's
then you, my friend,
so
are a Dungeon
weird.
Master. Good luck!
It's so weird hearing my voice from little child.
Yeah.
This was the first guy who did it. I remember this guy. He was like 10 years old, and I felt like an adult around this kid. I wonder what he's doing now.
Well, probably like I said,
We'll never
probably serving a life sentence in prison.
And that guy. If these two people are somehow watching this video, hello.
What's phase gaming is between now?
Now I am playing in screen mode, so I can't actually just have a little go on these. But Jimmy, you're very welcome to have your last little runs if you want. Hang on, wait. Is there a
You
way I
not
can
search
turn off?
people either.
How do I turn off
Can
fucking
you?
gadgets? Show circuits. Turn it off. There we go. There you go. So this is what it looks like to the normal person. I just had all that wires and shit going about because I have ownership, obviously. See if you can do the wall.
Which
Jimmy.
one?
You're in
Where
this.
is it? Which?
Oh fuck! You got obliterated.
I gotta stand up. I've been sitting down.
They did do the Circuits V2 thing that like obliterated all of Circuits V1, but hopefully it'll still work. Oh, he's off. Don't fall, Jimmy. It's right behind you.
No.
Oh, you're shit.
Fuck it. I kept whacking my lamp. Insane. Weird, isn't it? It's all
It
this
is
is gonna be
so-
gone in like
Yeah, I know.
3 days.
It's sad, but it's alright. All good things must come to an end. This was me trying to scam a bit of money out of the kiddies.
People brought that way.
They did actually end up buying some of this silly stuff.
I'm buying. I brought a key.
All the tokens will fucking disappear anyway, it's fine. I got 8,000 left, I might as well spend them at some point. Yeah, I made this cool little hammer too. I will have to come on and BR eventually.
That's cool. Everyone's like, yeah. You know people that make outfits in Rec Room?
Yeah.
They've like made loads of like of their stuff like 1 coin.
Oh, that's good. That's cool.
1 token, like loads of stuff is like
Shout
1
out
token.
to all the creators who are doing that. That's actually good.
Bro, what the hell? That's sick. Maybe the and then you've got GSO gold chain and it's like 100,000 tokens. So
Fair enough. Right. Should we have a look in the next room then? Because we can actually just go straight. Oh.
do I look cool?
Bro is a penguin.
Do I look
Holy shit.
cool? Oh my god, I'm a penguin.
Yeah.
You
mushrooms
can just see my you can see my face morphing through it. 1 token.
Fair
I
enough.
have 2 left.
We're gonna buy another penguin. Oh my god, here you go, look. Do you want to leave space climbing parkour before leaving? This room was saved 1,911 days ago. Last
Jesus
saved
Christ.
on the 3rd of March 2021. That's insane. But no, I leave it as it is. This next room is my room hub. I built a little hub to put all my other rooms in. I ended up not putting all the rooms in it. I got very lazy, but this shows most of them anyway. Hello.
Well,
How's my sounds? Turn the sounds up a little bit. Well, all of these are not coming soon. You know, I could actually probably fill in a few of these slots just because of I just got lazy and didn't.
yeah, add them.
But yes, this is all very cool. I mentioned the mine climb, didn't I? Well, we could just go left to right for what is here.
Yeah.
We're starting Forest Wars, I guess. I remember this game. It's kind of shit. Only 6,000 visits. But that's alright. This was the first PvP I made. Oh, that guy is my friend. Well, he was my friend, but I don't know what the fuck he's doing now. But this was the first PvP game I made when I figured out how to do it. Right. Well, I'm never going to get used to all this, like, new inventory. Anyway. No toxicity, please, guys.
That's funny.
I'm a solo creator, guys. That was like the whole thing. Lonely, the solo creator. My other rooms. We'll go back there in a sec. There's the cockroach. I was so proud that I made a cockroach.
Little guy.
But the map is very small, to be honest. This was like the extent of it. It was quite shit. I just sort of built it as a throwaway map because I wanted to build a PvP. Die. And then that's supposed to spawn a goblin. But it didn't. Wait, Jimmy, can you even die?
Yeah.
Oh, it does work. At least the PvP worked. Jimmy, the PvP worked. It's fine.
Yeah, I realised that. Pretty
You probably barely even remember this game. Or don't. I don't know. I built this in like 2 or 3 hours and that was it. It didn't take long. You trying to kill me?
No.
Please just shoot me. Shoot me in the fucking head. Okay, I'll take you to the next one. Alright, we'll go back to the hub. Right, we've been through these 2. Mini Castle Escape, what a banger.
Decent.
60,000 visits it had. And it took 12 hours total to make it. This was the first escape room I built and it absolutely banged. I was very proud of this when I made it. I thought it was class. And it was screen friendly too. You could play this on screen. But the amount of gadgets was just off the fucking wall. So many like circuits and shit just flying about everywhere. Hang on, let me turn off gadget. There's so much shit everywhere. Do you remember how to beat this?
Do a hell. I have no idea.
I remember how to beat my own room, guys, don't worry. You gotta put the hams on the plates. Cut to when we put all the hams on the plates. There you go, now all the doors open, you see. And then you would do, each door has got a little puzzle in it. And then it would open a bolt on the door. And then you'd have to get parts for a key. There you go. These bits here. Oh god. Okay, I can't grab it because I'm really shit at controlling screen mode. You'd get parts for a key. Go to the crafting station. Hit it with the hammer. And it's fucking gone out of the world now. Well, that was fucking grim, wasn't it? And it would make the key and you go through there and I'd be like, oh my god, thank you so much. Hang on. Jimmy, what are you doing?
Then, been struggling to climb this ladder.
Hold on, I'm gonna just obliterate the fripping...
My fucking knee.
I'm just gonna obliterate the door so I can just see what's through the next room. There you go. Ooh. Congratulations. And then I got lazy about adding little items, so I just said donate.
Congratulations, brave heroes, or hero if you're on your own.
Where
You
the
managed
fuck
to
am I?
complete my escape room. If you really enjoyed
not
this
there.
map, make sure you cheer and favorite over there, and subscribe if you want.
Where the
If you want
fuck
to check out
am
my
I?
other maps, they should be over here. Congrats.
Little 13-year-old boy. Put a message, guys.
Hey guys, it's me,
Give me
Lonely, and
money,
I just
I'm
wanted
a
to let you
solo
know that I'm a
creator.
solo creator, and this whole
I was
room
such
is
a little
over
cash
11
grab
hours
little
to build in
shit.
total through circuitry and building. If you could press these 3 buttons over here, it would really help support me. But besides that,
It didn't
thank you
help
for playing
support me
with
at
us.
all. That was just...
Yeah,
That
you
was a
got
load of
lo- you got
bollocks.
loads of tokens, right?
Well, probably total of like 200,000 or 300,000 the whole time I played this game.
That's decent.
Yeah, but when you find out that the creator program, you need 1 million to get like £300 or $300 or whatever, and it's like, you know, you have to get billions of visits.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Are you alright?
I'm just spinning
Spinning.
my controller about.
Your penguin's on his belly. When you get low, it thinks you're crouching, and the penguin goes on his belly. Bro, you're slipping and sliding everywhere. That's sick.
I'm a penguin.
Hold on, we'll go to mini castle escape 2. This room was last saved 2021 as well. That's crazy. This room's actually got a funny history behind it. I was looking at architecture. I was proper proud of this because I remember the first room absolutely banged. So I was like, fuck it, I'll make a second one. And then this actually got featured on Raccoon's like YouTube channel and stuff. If I can find the clip, I'll put it on the screen. But do you remember that, Jimmy, when this got featured?
Yeah.
I was so happy.
On the record.
This was the same sort of thing, where instead of like 4 towers where there'd be puzzles, it would just be like each room here would have a puzzle, and then you craft the key. Same thing. I wasn't very creative, clearly, but I was proper proud of like the fucking architecture and stuff. I thought I banged with this. Hang on. Anyway, some of the bricks are very obviously coloured, and then you put the bricks in there, and then each room has got a little puzzle in it. I can't remember what this one is. Is there bits hidden in places or something? Oh yeah, that's right. The balls. You'd get the balls and put them in the thing. This one's where you'd shoot the pots. You can't see because I've got fucking gadgets on. And then there's one more, which was over here. Oh my god. What was in here? Ah, the code. What the fuck is that? Oh, it tells you the code immediately. Wow, I was so creative. Anyway, yeah. Obviously, I built this fucking room for like toddlers because I wasn't expecting anyone like smart to actually play this game. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it was for kids, not for like if you wanted a proper good escape room, you weren't gonna find it in a game. Same shit again, really.
DK, do you mean
Congratulations, brave heroes. You completed my second mini capsule.
Shoot rainbows.
me when I take ecstasy?
Look, shoot rainbows.
Wow.
In that direction.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
You are shooting lasers, rainbows.
Do you know how that's done?
Yeah, your name's changing.
Yeah, there's a thing that cycles through your changes your team like rapidly, and then it makes the color of your paint different constantly. So it goes from like green team to blue team to pink team like really quick, and it changes the color of the paint. Anyway, back to the shitty room hub. Last saved 1,800 days ago. This is so weird.
Yeah.
I'm already, as I'm recording this, it's already at a fucking half an hour. I'm trying to sort of go through them quick, but also try and document at the same time. Because there is a lot. Oh, the mine climb. This was the second big climbing game I made, but I put more time into this one than I did on space climbing PvP. No, space climbing, whatever the fuck it was. Space climbing parkour. I put more time into this one, and it did absolute dog shit compared to the other one. 10,000 visits. But yeah, I was very proud of this game when I made it. At the end of the course, you will receive a cookie, a trophy, and a minecart ride. Enjoy! Don't forget to cheer, favorite, and sub. Yeah. The reason I say a cookie is because in the first thing, what's it called? Space climbing parkour.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I said you'd get a cookie if you got to the end of it, and I got people in game or whatever kept coming up to me and saying, "Where's my cookie? Where's my cookie?" I got to the end of it. So, yeah, cookie.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Fucking hell.
Rusty, man, what can I say?
Let me see if I can just give you flight real quick.
I can't even get past like the first like 8 things.
There you go, mate. Try and fly now.
Oh.
There you go. Anyway, Jimmy is struggling at the bottom, but this was a long tube with lots of different climbing parts themed to like a mine sort of. You got like crystals and gems and stuff, and then pickaxes, and it slowly gets. Oh, I just think I glitched a minute. it slowly gets harder and harder as you go up. So you got like bits of the minecart rail, like little bits of wood. And then it goes to like railing, more crystals, some bits of like, tried to make it look a bit mine shafty sort of. And then you got spikes, a little minecart that moves back and forth, so you have to, you know, grab the minecart and then go up. I had to write that note because I saw a lot of people just kept falling through this because it's decoration. Decoration just means that it costs less ink, because it used to cost ink to build rooms. That you'd have a set amount of like up to 100% of ink, but it was cheaper if you made things out of decoration, which means they were just there, but you could fly through them and walk through them and stuff. So yeah, you'd grab the minecart, go up, and then climb the bones, the little spiders that I made, which are pretty cool. I was pretty happy with that. It had to be quite low effort spiders and stuff, because obviously, like I mentioned, ink cost. So I didn't have a lot of freedom, sort of. But after I'd sort of quit the game, 2022, 2023-ish, they did increase the ink cap more, and people were building crazy as shit, which was all cool to see, but I wasn't part of the game for that section of it. We got little bats. I was really happy with the bats, how the bats came out. But they cost a lot of ink. And more rocks. Little cockroach. I was happy with them too. They all got little smiles. I thought this bit was probably my favourite bit. It's just like the minecart track, but it like snaps into like pieces and you have to climb up them. I thought that was cool. Some arrows from a little angry guy. You have to climb across the arrows. And then this was the minecart ride. Do not move or jump while in the minecart. If you're having trouble, feel free to walk to the end of the track. Blah, 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 blah. So, I've never tried this on screen, so I will see if this works in screen mode. Here we go. Will it go? Is it going to go? Oh, it's moving. Obviously, my games were all designed in virtual reality, and for VR players, not for screen mode players. But I mean, some of them you can still play in screen mode, like the escape room and stuff. It's a bit shit, but as I mentioned, I was only a little baby. I was only like 13ish. And then I completely missed the pool, which you're supposed to land in. Glad to know this game is not screen friendly. Splash. But yeah, that's the big tunnel. It looks a lot more like a fucking octagon. You completed Lonely's mine climb. And you got a drink.
Hi there. If you're seeing this, that means you completed my Mineclimb challenge. Congratulations. Feel free to go get a picture over there.
To me.
But if you want a trophy, it's on my inventions and published on the invention store. So feel free to go grab it. Congratulations.
That was like the only way you could sort of give shit away. There was a thing here that I did do where it's like you'd click it to lock it and you get a little trophy or something. But then it ended up not working, and then I had to just put it on my profile instead. And then a few years later they released a thing where you could put, like, because there's food items in Rec Room, you could put like donuts, fill like a little button thing with donuts. And then people could buy it and like take one a day or something. Which was how I ended up getting more people to come back to one of my other games. And there's the cookie.
To all the people who played my previous climbing map and completed the infinity wall and didn't receive a cookie, here's one for completing this. Congratulations. If you want to check out my other rooms, they should be over here. Hope you had some fun.
Oh my god. In the back of... Wait, Jimmy, where are you? Are you in here? He's not. In the back of the audio, I think...
To all the people who played my previous climbing map and completed the infinity wall and didn't receive a cookie, here's one for completing this. Congratulations.
It's very
If you want
faint,
to check out
but
my
you
other
can
rooms,
hear
they
like
should
a
be over here.
little
Hope you had some fun.
squeaking sort of noise. And that's my my budgies. You can actually hear my budgies in the back of the holotar. Because, well, back then when I made this game. I had 2 pet budgies who have since passed away, but it's cool. Like hearing it again. Hello, Jimmy.
Hello? Oh no, I know.
Jimmy, look, look at this. Come look at this. I think he might have DC'd or crashed a second ago. Oh, he's back. Are you back? He's fucking
Yeah, my
cool.
game is booked before or something, I don't know.
Jimmy, look, listen to this. If you listen in the background, you can hear like a squeak. Remember our budgies?
Oh shit.
To all the
Listen.
people who
Played my previous one and completed the Infinity War, we didn't receive a cookie. Here's one for completing this. Congratulations. Come check out my other ship there. Hope you have
some fun.
Could you hear it or no?
Yeah.
It's very faint, but it is there.
Yeah.
Right. We got party up, and then we'll go back to the next ones. Incredible. Wow, this was last saved in 2020.
Jesus Christ.
2,151 days ago, because you remember I started like properly making rooms during lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Excuse
COVID
me,
was
sir.
crazy.
Fucking hell. What the fuck?
I wish I could stop. Why every time I join my room it's got the gadgets on, it's just getting blinded by fucking purple boxes. Right, where have we not been? We can skip the sandbox yard. It's basically just the park, and I just added permissions for everyone to use a maker pen, and that was it.
Yeah.
I kind of cheated that one. Been to Minicast Escape 2. We can have a look at this one. This is a PvP that I actually put a bit more effort into, and it's missing. Why is it missing? Son.
Surely you can just go on your portfolio, right? Do you want me to... Yeah. Do you want me to invite you? Wait. Why is that missing? No, I thought that was Flood Wars. Where is that game?
I think I got rid of it because I thought it was shit. But
Yeah, it's not even on your portfolio.
I remember Flood Wars. Oh, what a class one. We'll go to this one. We gotta visit this one at some point. Jimmy Ball Factory Tycoon.
The best.
What a class game.
The peak.
Let's go have a look-see. This game possibly has the most like coding, gadgeting, gizmo shit that I ever did in this room. As soon as I join, you'll see, yeah, it's just fucking shit everywhere on my screen. Now, this game absolutely banged when it came out, as I showed like a minute ago, 130 something thousand visits, and I was proper proud of it. But I think the reason is because this was during a time where a lot of Rec Room creators were just sort of just finding games off Roblox and just making them in Rec Room. So I sort of piggybacked off it, and I just made my own tycoon, because I was like, why are people not doing tycoons? So this is one of the first tycoons in Rec Room, when you think about it.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't really any before this. I'm a pioneer of the tycoon age, guys, I know. Oh yeah, I forgot I added a leaderboard, and I put a big thing because I was crashing out saying stop cheating. To reset the leaderboard, and everyone just kept cheating anyway. But yeah, this was a very simple game. You'd get a where are you? Jimmy, give demonstration.
I put the ball down now.
Oh, okay. So you start with a shitty ball, pooper ball. You put the pooper ball in, and I think it didn't even work. Anyway, it would go around the little thing, go up there, go down there, do it. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, the physics have got even more shit. Are you seeing this?
Yeah, just start jumping up and down.
But I swear this used to work. This room got featured by Rec Room as well. I had 2 featured rooms in my whole career, and this was one of them. But yeah, they would land in the pit, you get a bit of money, And when you get enough money, you would be able to buy the next balls, and then you could drop more and more balls and get more and more
Oh my
money.
god. Yeah, that elevator is just not working.
But obviously, slowly, as the game has slowly deteriorated more and more, it seems to have gotten significantly worse, because now this game doesn't even work either. But no, we will not be joining a new instance, as I have wrote on there. We're not doing that. I can't be fucked. But I promise you this game worked. At one point it did.
Yeah.
I never built that fucking theme park
Oh yeah.
or the trick or treat one. 1800 days ago, 2021. This one was last saved. It's so fucking crazy how long ago. How long ago it all was. This one's a bit of a shit one. I just sort of made this room because I wanted to have this on my roster of rooms. There's a room where, well, it does look quite good.
Yeah, this.
But it was just a massive art room. You could just come in here, you'd have a bunch of pens and brushes and shit, and you could draw whatever you want. Some kid drew that and wanted me to save it. Wait, did you just draw that?
What?
Did you just draw this?
Why?
If it was already there, then get a picture of it, of 13-year-old Jimmy drawing, or is this from Jimmy drawing right now?
No, it was already there. Yeah.
Is it actually? So this was, you drew this when you were a little baby?
Yeah.
Legendary. Get a picture, mate. That's real art. Can't find that anywhere. There was a really cool one on here somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's this one here. Now this one has crashed my game is what it's done. I guess my dorm room isn't even a bad place to show off. But, you know, lots of gadgets in here. It doesn't even show they're connected, but they all are. How the fuck do I even reset all of this? I can't even remember. Is it this book at the bottom? There you go, the book tilts. And then it shuts that, and it's filled with, like, tokens in it. I got fucking booted back to my dorm, but
Same.
I figured I might as well show off my dorm.
Yeah.
So, I did it all Crescendo themed, because Crescendo was my favorite quest. And still is, because they have not released a quest since 2020. Since 2020. 2018.
Yeah.
Stuntrunner doesn't count. This is little thing, you can high five, I think. Where is it? Button. And then it just changes the music, does something, I don't know. This was one of those little perpetual momentum machine things. It does work, but apparently everything is broke, so I guess now it doesn't. This was a functioning water thing. It's hard for me to use it because I'm in fucking VR, but it does work. Jimmy, try and use it, maybe. If this still works, I'm gonna shit myself. You gotta drink it. You gotta put it to your face. Or did that not work? Is it going down? No way, it's actually gone down. Is it going back up? Oh, it works! It still works! That's peak! That's peak gameplay. This was a little elevator thing I built. I did this all quite early before I made rooms, because I just wanted to figure out gadgets a bit, I think. And I crashed again. Anyway, this was a little elevator. You go up it. Guns on the walls, you can shoot the targets. And then when you press the shooting range, the door splits open. Or the wall splits open. And it shows a little crescendo sign. And then you can shoot the fucking... the pots. Incredible. And then you can also climb on the ceiling. But it's very hard to climb when you're not in VR. So that will disappear for now. Ignore my gay ass fucking avatar. This was supposed to be sort of like a horror game, but it was like there was an AI thing that I had made. Basically, this was the AI thing. You'd move around, and then I put on here he can go through walls and has got super speed and you can't stop him and stuff, because I couldn't be fucked to make it so that he would collide with walls. So remember guys, they're not bugs, they're features. So that's basically what happened. That's the room hub. Oh my god, there's someone who actually is cracked at this game. Someone actually played this game. Whoever Leah is, and Bozo, and Bebo Islam9. You're the goats for fucking sweating this game for some reason. I'm not gonna start the game, just because I don't think I even can. Let's turn on circuits so we can show off how much there's gonna be. But I assume I can't start the game, because I think I needed like 3 people. This is a giant trigger zone, an invisible collision and shit. There he is. There's the AI guy. And then he's got a trigger zone to kill you whenever you touch him. And then the way it worked was like surprisingly simple. In the center there's that little black thing there, which is called a look at gizmo, and it just sort of follows you around wherever you go. And then he's got these 4 little directional trigger zones, the green ones, so that if you're facing this way, obviously the look at gizmo will point in that way, the trigger zone will detect it, and then it'll move that way, essentially. Summed up, that's basically just how it worked. The Texas Toast was my friend at the time, so I put him on there. I don't know what he's up to now, I have no idea where he's gone. Night Warrior, that was the guy on the forest game, died from execution after getting revenge on Lonely for killing Jimmy. There's me, died from execution after killing Jimmy. And Jimmy, killed by Lonely after attempting theft. We'll be hiding the name. Your secret dies with me, Jimmy, don't worry. Gravity gun. This was a gun that I made where you could essentially pick people up, and it was a pain in the ass because you could just throw them in front of him. It's like that I swear that's a thing in like Gmod. Just you can shoot a gun and it's like telekinesis, just picks them up and you can throw them about. That's basically what it did. It was pretty sick. I can't remember what the goal was in this game. Okay, it sent me back to my room. Long story short, you'd put shit on a thing and then you had to try and get out or something, I think. Also, you'll see in my cringe little bio that I wrote, what have we got in here? Self-taught solo creator. Because I didn't have anyone teach me how to use the gadgets and stuff. I just sort of figured it out myself, and I saw other people in other rooms. They had little tutorials and stuff that you could do. So that's how I sort of figured it all out. It was my Discord at the time. You can add it if you want. I will probably not respond because I don't use it. I say CV1 and 2 hybrid as in circuits V1 and 2, but I didn't use circuits V2, only a little bit, but not really. I tried to figure it out and then I kind of gave up. A nickname Lightweight, which was funny story. I had some friends a long time ago in Dead by Daylight, and because I kept running the perk Lightweight, they just started calling me Lightweight, so I just sort of went by that. This next one is another PvP. I put a lot more effort into this PvP game because PvP games dominated Rec Room for years, and they probably still do, but I honestly wouldn't know. Hang on, let me fix this. Anyway, I honestly wouldn't know if they are still really popular, but if they are as popular as they were when I was playing this game, then yeah. I actually met another one of my friends in a PvP game, and I still keep in contact with him. I met him about under a year before I met Jimmy, so I've known him a bit longer. And he's in the military now, So that is interesting how life has sort of changed since then. But I put a bit more effort into this one because you gotta bang for the community, you see. You gotta build what the people want, I guess. Made little cable cars, a little bow tie, because that was like my thing. A little stripy candy cane bow tie. And then they'd come over here and you could buy this gun. It says shack of stuff, but there is one item. So if you kill 300 people, you could buy a laser gun and it just obliterates everyone, basically. That was the idea. I give Jimmy his own little, built him his own little empire thing, and he just like balloons, so he's got a little balloon turret. And then he had, I let him think of any like weapon he'd want, and then I built him a weapon which lets you move this little purple thing back and forwards, and then when you press spawn goblin, it spawns a goblin. So I made him a little thing so he could place goblin down, which I thought was cool, and he gets a mic to be loud and shout at people. It's the Jimmy Empire. This is a little monorail that goes around the whole map. You can just jump on it with a pretzel. I also like pretzels. That was a thing. That was my thing, sort of. Anyway, it goes around like the whole map and you can just jump off. I know it all looks quite shit, but once again, this was before the ink cap increased, so I had to sort of make do with what I had. Elevator in there, and I wanted to use a lot of gadgets as well, which was unfortunate because it's like they use a lot of ink. There was this thing was cool. I probably should have pressed that earlier, but it starts a countdown that is clearly not fucking working, because why has it gone to 105? Oh, maybe it is working, but I don't think it goes 97, 105, 85, 82. I don't know, but we'll find out in a minute if it works. A very shitty helicopter that I built in like 2 seconds. So yeah, architect over here. You got another crown, another thing where if you sit in here, I think it makes, yeah, if you see in the top right now, I'm a bald man. I'm now a bald man with a fucking crown, so that's great. And then I think Jimmy's has got a different one. Has he got a green cape, I think, if you sit in here? Yeah, you got a green cape. So you can segregate and start racial wars if you want. Red people versus green people. 30 seconds left on this. Anyway, you'll see why this was called Flood Wars in a minute, but I tried to add things that would make the game a bit more interesting instead of just run around and like shoot each other. I used to host like events on here so people would try and join more, but the most I ever got was like a full lobby maybe a few times, and that was about it. Oh, what the fuck? So it looks like oh no, the gadgets are still working. So you see the room sort of, well, if the whole place fills up with water, and then the only safe places should be on like the top of that pyramid, and then all the buildings that are higher, and then anyone who falls in there just like dies immediately, and then it goes back to normal. But yeah, that was so that people couldn't just like hog certain spots, or it's so people would like try and fight and rush more to like climb buildings and whatnot. I don't know, I thought it was cool. Last saved in 2020. That's so crazy. This was a game, the first game I tried to make was Circuits V2, which was a different variation of Circuits V1, and it let you do more stuff with it. You could make a lot cooler shit, but I couldn't get the hang of it because I have a very simple monkey brain mind, and it's not loading, so it doesn't matter. Basically, it was like a wave shooter game, where you could choose like easy, medium, difficult, hard, extreme, or whatever, and it would spawn you in and you could just shoot shit. And it did work, and then they made one tiny change to Circuits V2, and then it stopped working, and then I removed the room because I didn't want people playing something that didn't work. So that went out the window. Now I want to go to the last game. I think this is the most recent game that I'd made. It was sort of mainly made for like myself, but also if other people wanted to have a go. in it. Essentially, it's a parkour course, like an actual parkour course. There is music. Hopefully I won't get copyright claim. I'm playing a game, it's fine. Yeah, it's the biggest climbing course I had ever built. And it's the most, like, challenging one on Rec Room. Or at least I tried to get it to be like that. But I couldn't find a course harder than this. Because I was so sick of people building parkour courses and they say extreme parkour. And then it was easy. Or at least I could still do it, which means it was easy. But this does get progressively harder as it goes on. Not just easy peasy simple thing. And there are checkpoints throughout it and stuff. There's, you know, the very thin laser things that you can climb on. There's portals. Climbing, then that's harder to climb. Sliding, large jumps, can't be climbed. You can't wall run on them or anything. That kills you, and I think it even kills you here. It does. I put the little details in, you see. Cannons and launchers. You must be at least this tall to complete Run Mayhem. I love the holotiles, just don't even work. Those gloves, used to use those gloves all the time. The biker gloves, very cool. Anyway, yeah, it was fucking sick. You'd have wall runs, little wall run jump to start. You'd slide down, climb up there, do a little left right, and then you would land on. Let's see if I can do it in screen. Land on the cannon. Yeah, and then you go for the portal, and then you end up here. This was where I properly like tried to monetize it a bit. So I added like a shop, and I added some silly little outfits. That was something I made like when I was actually like fucking 13. It looks stupid, but I just thought I'd put it in this game. Little Easter egg to my old account that got permabanned. You could buy items. You could buy this thing, this little speed dice. There's a dice that you could put on your back, and then it would keep respawning the speed shit, so it would just keep boosting you, which is pretty cool. This I was proper proud of. It took me ages to like do it, but I thought it was fucking sick. Basically, you could buy a thing from here, like if you wanted to buy the speed one, like a speed battery thing, you'd buy it. You'd go over here, you'd stand, you'd put the wait, what, I can't remember how you do it. Oh, you'd put it, oh yeah, that's right, you'd put it in there, put your hand in there, and then it would teleport you to, I think, this one, or this one, I can't remember. And then you'd have the effect. But yeah, there was some broken ones, I think the flight one was, oh, and I've got it in my hand. Obviously I'm on screen, so I can't demonstrate. If Jimmy was here, I'd get him to do it, but, you know. What was this? Oh, there's a pool. For some reason, it's gone really small. It's not supposed to be that small. A lot of shit has been, like, adjusted somehow. Like, look. Oh, wait, no, that's right. Never mind, ignore me there. But the pools aren't supposed to be that tiny. There's some more... that's supposed to be a... Yeah, speed boost into a large, like, jump. And I just got obliterated there. I would like to try and have a go at it, but... Screen mode. The only reason I'm on screen mode is because of it's a bit more convenient, so I can face cam and stuff. This part I was proper proud of. This part you'd like oh, never mind. Honestly, I think that's about where I kind of want to just leave it at. I mean, I do have other rooms that I did make in Rec Room in the time that I played. There was other stuff that I did that I didn't go over any of the inventions that I'd made. Which is, inventions were a thing in Rec Room where you could, other people would publish them, like, dorm skins were a very popular thing where people would outline the layer, like, their dorm room, they could make it all, like, pink or something, and then you could upload it, and then it would all snap to your dorm room, and you'd have a pink dorm room. Yeah, I didn't go over any of that. I don't think I talked much about, Rec Room's horrible monetization of the game, which sort of happened near the end of 2019, as far as little baby 13-year-old me could remember. But I remember I played it back in 2018, and it was good. You could earn your tokens, which was like a currency in the game, obviously. You could buy your little clothing items and stuff all for free. But then, as time went on, they slowly added in-app purchases. People could buy tokens more. They made it so you could spend tokens on other stuff in-game, so other creators could get tokens, but only if you were subscribed with a Rec Room Plus membership and you're paying $5 a month. Then you could start making a bit of tokens in-game. But enough about that. I wanted to sort of just talk about the good times I had on the game before it has been obliterated as of whenever you're seeing this. I mean, I had a lot of fun playing this game, growing up playing this game mostly, until I was about 16 or so, maybe just before I turned 16ish, 15ish. Well, yeah, I don't know. I did still keep in touch with it back after that, but the main sort of 3 years I played it was when it was decent, and I didn't have to experience it as it is now, which is quite shit. And obviously, if you've seen throughout this, I've been disconnecting a lot. The game is not in a good state, and I'm not shocked that it's getting destroyed. If you want my personal opinion, I think it's something to do with like a cash grab thing, like it's taking too much money for the company to run it, and they just want to quit while they're ahead, sort of thing. Like, they've got loads of money from all the people, they don't give a fuck about the game. It takes too many resources, too much money to keep it running, so they might as well just take the money and leave, sort of thing. But yeah, honestly, that's about it. I mean, obviously, as I mentioned, I met my best friend on this game. We still keep in touch. We met up in real life multiple times, many times, you know. And so that is one thing that I'm very grateful for this game for, is for giving me that. But not much else after that. Maybe in the future I will talk more about, as I mentioned at the start, about the videos that I had, and my old YouTube account that I had with little gadget things. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that's about it. It might have been a boring video if you're unfamiliar with the game. If you're unfamiliar with Rec Room, this video may have been a bit confusing. But thank you for watching anyway. This is sort of more of a personal thing, because obviously the game is being... I keep saying obliterated. The game is being shut down. So, I don't know, I just wanted to sort of keep it a memento of what I'd done in the game, so I could always just watch this video and be like, oh, I remember when I did that and this. It is sad, to be honest, but it's alright, because it's okay. Anyway, if you did enjoy, please... Oh god, that's fucking blinding, that's bright as fuck. If you did enjoy, give me a thumbs up, because this is going to take me fucking age. I'm not joining whoever just invited me there. Fuck you. Give me a thumbs up, because money, and because views, and also subscribe, because this is going to take ages to edit and I can't be fucked, but I'm going to have to. But that's about it. Once again, thank you for watching. That's so bright. That is so fucking...